Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a videos about lies my parents have told me. You know how growing up parents are always like, oh, you know, you have to be truthful, never tell lies, or your nose will go long like Pinocchio. Last time I checked, my parents weren't the best role models for me. There were so many lies that they told me and that I dumbly believed. So here is just some of the things that they told me. So you know, when I was losing my baby teeth, my parents would tell me that if I wanted straight teeth, I had to throw my teeth that I lost on the top row downwards and then teeth I lost on the bottom upwards. Their logic is that I have to throw it straight so that they will grow out straight, right? Okay, so you know, I would be all happy standing on our balcony, you know, throwing my teeth down and throwing my teeth on top of the garage. We sold that house actually many years ago, so it probably has my rotting teeth on it. The first time I lost my teeth, I was like so excited. So the next day I tell my friend in primary school that, you know, I lost my tooth, and then they would be like, oh, how much did the tooth fairy give you? And I was like, what tooth fairy? And then they were like, you know, the tooth fairy that takes your tooth and, you know, gives you money for candy. And I was like, no. I was like deprived of the tooth fairy when I was younger. It doesn't get more sadder than that. I think my parents did it so that they can like save money and not give me money for a lost tooth. So the other thing that my parents tell me, that if I wanted to grow up big and tall, I should never let anyone step over me. But if someone did step over me, I have to stand up right away and jump 3 times. My cousin would always step over me on purpose when I was little, just to see me get up and jump. So, you know, in primary school, kindergarten, year 1, year 2, we would have like afternoon naps. It was like my most favorite time of the day because you just don't do nothing, you just sleep. So I would just be there lying like so, and then some kid, you know, who needs to go to the bathroom decides to step over me. So I was like, oh my god, I was so tired. So I remember doing this like this little hip thrusting thing like 3 times. So I'll be like, someone steps over me, I'll be 1, 2, 3 because I was like, oh, you know, I just have to move up 3 times, so it doesn't necessarily have to mean I have to jump. So if I raise my hips, maybe that would count. My parents hated me to eat random stuff, and you know, they were scared that I would be influenced by kids if I ever ate anything bad. They told me that if I ever swallowed gum, my insides would actually crunch or, you know, stick together, and then I would actually die from eating everything because I would just blow up. They said that the magic ingredient is seaweed, that if I ever did it. But I was always so afraid of this from happening that I never swallowed gum. And then one time when I was joking with one of my friends, I actually swallowed the gum on purpose, and then I started to cry, and then the school nurse had to call my mum in, and she was like, oh, what's happened? And she was like, and I was like to her, I swallowed gum, I think I'm gonna die. And she was like, oh my god. So she took me to like this local Asian supermarket at the time, and, you know, brought seaweed. I actually hated seaweed, but I think after that incident I came to appreciate it a lot. So the other thing was, she was scared that I would actually eat my own earwax. Like, it sounds really gross. I actually had friends in school that actually did it. And my mum would tell me to never do that, because if I ate enough of it, I would actually become mute and never be able to talk again. I think that the lie that most Asian kids hear when they're younger is that they're actually picked up from a garbage can. Like, you know, the parents are just walking along, they see some kid at a garbage dump just crying, wah, wah, and, you know, they just pick us up. I think it's because they want us to appreciate everything they do for us and, you know, just feel grateful for everything we have in life, because we could have just been like an unwanted baby that they could have just left on the street. If your parents have told you any lies, feel free to comment below, because I would love to know, and, you know, love to know that I'm not the only one that were tricked by them. Thank you for watching. Bye!